What is up, YouTube? G Diggins back here. First day back from Resurrection Island in the shop. We're just getting everything set back up. Takes a little bit to travel, do all the traveling, but it was a great show. Arguably one of the greatest shows that I've been to. So shout out to Dennis Gilbert, shout out to Rhonda, shout out to Lexi and Shelby and the rest of the team with Breaking Skin Tattoo in Bridgeport, Ohio. It was an accomplished week for sure. It was so much fun getting to meet all kinds of different artists and ask what kind of machines they use and get honest opinions on why they use them, how long they've been using them, if they had any issues with them. So yeah, with that being said, we're gonna kind of roll the clip a little bit with a bunch of interviews from different artists and let you guys know what kind of machines all these people are using around these conventions. What up? We're here with Brandon. Brandon, tell them what your style is.
I do a little bit of neo-trad, traditional, and here and there a little black and gray realism.
So, what I mainly do on my YouTube channel is machine reviews. So I guess I'm just here to ask you what machine you use, why, and how long have you been using it, and what's your out of 5-star rating for it?
I actually use the FK Irons Flux Max 4.0. Most of the time I like to use it for my color packing. It's my favorite. I've been running it for about 3 years now.
There you guys have it. That's what Press Guards uses. We're going to attach his Instagram right to the bottom of the link. Be sure to check out his portfolios, follow him on his Instagram, and check him out at his next convention.
Thank you.
What is up? We're back here with my boy Weston. Weston, why don't you go ahead and tell him your style of tattooing, what type of machine you use, how long you've been using it, why you use it, and how you would rate that tattoo machine.
So I'm Weston. My Instagram is mid_Weston on Instagram. You can check me out on Facebook as well. So I primarily do neo-traditional and traditional work. Neo-traditional is where I've kind of pointed myself recently a little bit more, trying to work with more color, more line weight, stuff like that. But I use the FK Irons Flux, just the regular Flux, not the Max. I love that machine. I've been using it for I'd say about 2 years now, and I've just fallen in love with it, man. It's a hammer. It does everything I need it to do, and it's a great little machine.
Have you had to send it in for any servicing or anything like that?
I've had zero problems with mine.
No issues?
Zero problems.
Have you noticed like a tone difference or anything using it? Maybe it getting chattery?
No, I wouldn't even say chattery. The thing's just, it's smooth. I can do my black and grays with it. I can do my color with it, and it works, man.
Cool, man. That's awesome to hear, brother. We're going to attach his Instagram right into the bottom of the link. Make sure you go follow him on Instagram. Check him out at the next convention as well. Travel all the time. We hope to see some of you guys over there. On to the next one. All right, back here with Roman. Roman, as you know, I do machine reviews.
Shout out to our major
I'm going around
sponsors.
asking people
96.5, The Range.
what their style of tattooing is, how long you've been using the machine, and overall experience based off of a 5-star review.
I use the XO. It's my favorite machine that I've ever used. I think it's personally the most versatile machine that I've used. I use the 3/5 stroke. I do versatile tattooing, so I like something that can do all styles for me. And I've been tattooing for 7 years now. I've been using the FK for 5 of those 7 years.
5 years. And out of 5 years, have you had any service issues? Have you had to send them in for maintenance or repairs, things like that?
Just one Spectra, and it was from cartridge issues. It didn't have a membrane. Putting water into the machine messed the machine up.
And how was your experience with their customer service at FK?
It was A1.
It was pretty good?
Yeah, I didn't have no problems at all.
All right, man. It's really good to hear. This is Roman. We're gonna attach his link to his IG in the bottom as well. Make sure you go follow him on Instagram, follow him on Facebook, things like that as well. We'll see you guys at the next convention. On to the next one. What's up, YouTube? Again, we're back here, still at Resurrection. We got Steve Irwin here doing some work.
What's up?
As you know, I just found out I do a review channel on YouTube, okay? So I'm just asking you pretty much what kind of machine you use, how long you've been using it, what your favorite style of tattooing is, and overall experience and out of a 5-star rating for it. What's that?
Out of everything, out of the show?
No, for your machine.
My machine.
Yep.
Oh, okay. So I use Flux for my lining and small detail work, and I use a Century tattoo machine for all my color packing, which is a magnetic drive. So it hits like a coil. And dude, I give it a 5 out of 5. It's one of my favorite machines. I've been using this for over a year now. I'm about to buy another one, and you can pre-order it now. So.
Sick. Have you had any issues with the Flux or the Century machine?
No, I've never had an issue with them, but I like that one better for black and gray.
Okay.
The Flux, because this one's not damaging the skin as much as a Flux because of the magnetic drag, because it bogs down like a coil would.
Cool.
So you just get, I think you get better saturation, less damage to the skin, heals faster.
Cool. And what would you say your style of tattooing is, just for the viewers who kind of fall on? So just anything.
Everything.
Kinda
Conventions, I usually knock out color. We all know that. But
Cool, man.
back home, I do a lot of black and gray, color, realism, and stuff like that.
Sick, man. Well, that shit looks really good. Get a little close up on that real quick. That shit looks fire.
Thank you.
And that's Steve Irwin, guys. What we're gonna do is we're gonna attach his Instagram right at the bottom of the description. Click on it. Make sure you guys shoot him a follow as well. Check him out at all the other conventions, and we're gonna hit the next guy, and we're gonna get the interview on what they use. What's up, guys? We're back here with
Nick Corcoran,
Go ahead and tell them your Instagram.
Tattoo Nick 1988.
Dylan Fowler, Tattoo Fowler.
So pretty much, I do a YouTube channel. We're doing machine reviews. I'm just kind of going around, asking everybody what kind of tattoo machines they use, how long they've been using them, the style of tattoo work that they're getting and accomplishing with them, and overall experience using them out of a 5-star rating for the machine. So I guess we'll start with you, Dylan. Go ahead.
I use the FK Iron Flux. I've been using it now 2 years. I've tried other machines, EXO, but the Flux has been my favorite. Star rating me 5 out of 5. I use it mostly on my black and grays, and starting to use it into more realism as of now.
And have you had any issues with it as far as maintaining it? Anything like that? Any issues for chattering or anything?
Nope, machine-wise, I've been pretty good. The only issue I've had was a bad battery, which they replaced 100%.
And how was that experience with FK as far as the service department goes?
I had got a hold of them, and I had a battery within 4 weeks.
Cool.
It was pretty quick and easy.
So I guess kind of the same question for him. Overall experience, what kind of tattoo machine you're using, how long you've been using it, and overall experience with it.
I have a Flux Max, and an EXO. Whatever style I'm doing, I'm a pretty well-rounded artist. I do everything. My regular Flux I use for color packing, traditional work, 4.0 stroke. I've had it since that machine came out. I don't remember what year it came out, but it's been years. It has never let me down. It's never bogged, never done anything. Use the EXO or the Max when I do soft black and gray, realism portraits, things like that. Definitely a 5 out of 5. When I bought my EXO, I bought it used. I wanted to change the cam. I sent it in and had it back within like 3 weeks. For me, it's FK all day. Everything they have, service, batteries, it's all awesome.
Cool. All right, guys, you guys heard from these two guys. FK seems to be the go-to machine for pretty much everybody here at the convention. Be sure to go down, check out the links underneath their Instagram, shoot them a follow, and check them out at the next conventions. We'll see you guys at the next one. What's up? We're here with Paul, Big Sexy Paul. I'm not sure how you say it. Coming soon, something along those lines. Paul obviously knows I have a review channel. He's one of my friends. So we're pretty much asking what kind of machine you use, how long you've been using it, overall experience with it, and kind of what you would give it out of a 5-star rating.
So I'm using a Critical Torque 4.2. It's my daily driver. I use it for everything, line work, color packing. It's kind of a lot for black and gray, especially if we're trying to get smooth shading. But with a proper hand speed and a good, pressure adjustment, it took me a little bit to get acclimated to that, but it's fucking awesome, dude. I never take it over 7 volts. I don't have to. It puts in lines wicked at 6.
And ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to flip the board now over to the band Thorica.
I think the battery lasts a long time. It's got my time tracker on it. It does everything I need it to do all the time. And I was an avid Flux guy. I used the EXO forever. I seen they were pre-releasing this or whatever. I can't remember which show it was at. Brim demoed it before they released it, before one of the shows. And I seen, he made a post about it. I was like, I'm gonna check it out. And then that's what made me buy it. But it's fucking rad.
So out of 5 stars, what would you give it?
If I would have got the 3.5, I would give it a 5-star. But I didn't, so I'm gonna do 4.
4
I
stars.
recommend the 3.5. If you get it, get the 3.5.
Have you had any issues with it at all?
No, just it takes a while to black and gray shade because it's so hit. If you get the 4.2, you're getting pepper marks. I'm trying to get as smooth and buttery as I can.
Cool.
But yeah, 4 out of 5. It's just fucking get it, dude. Ask Jake Bowman. Jake Bowman will tell you, dude. Get this fucking thing. It's rad.
Well, that was Paul, guys. We're going to attach his link to his Instagram right down below. Make sure you go down, shoot him a follow, and we're going to see him at the next one. Throw it on him real quick. It's my boy Josh, man.
What up?
So pretty much, obviously, you know I got a review channel, one of my biggest subscribers. Pretty much asking what kind of machine you use, style of tattooing work you do with it, how long you've been using the machine, overall experience with it, and what you would rate it out of a 5-star.
I've been using the FK XO. I do like neo-traditional work. You can line with it, you can pack color. It's pretty dope packing color. I've only had it for like 5 months, 4 months. So I've done a ton of tattoos with it, but it's a pretty dope machine.
Have you had any issues at all with it?
I do. The batteries, man. I know you talk about the batteries on your channel all the time. The batteries are horrible. When I go to like the rubber band, the O-ring that's on it, when I go to lock it onto the EXO, it's so tight that it doesn't want to lock.
Yeah.
So I actually have to take the O-ring off, put it on, and take the battery so it don't fall off. It's a nightmare. But that's literally my only complaint about that machine.
So out of 5 stars, what would you rate it?
7, just because of the battery.
Out of 5.
So out of 5.
That'd be like a 3.
Like a 3 or a 2.5.
I'm just trying to do a conversion here. I was never,
Like-
I was never good at algebra, but
Like 2.5 because of the battery. Literally the only issue that I have is the battery.
well, yeah. I mean, the battery's a pretty important part of the tattoo machine. So, have you been in contact with their service department at all? Asking them why?
No, I haven't.
Well, if FK's Irons is checking this video out, you guys seem to be a pretty popular machine brand here. If you can, reach out, let us know if you guys have a solution. I'd love to pass that information on. I'd love to continue doing what I'm doing. So if you guys want to reach out to me, let me know what the solution is to the O-ring being too tight in the housing of the motor. That'd be an amazing information to pass around to all these guys. Again, this is Josh Man. I appreciate the shit.
G. Dickens, my dude.
Thank you, bro. We'll see you guys on the next guy. What up, YouTube? We're back here. We got Brim beer.
What's going on, everybody?
Let them know where you're from, who you're sponsored by, what kind of tattoos you do.
Oh, okay. So I'm from Columbia City, Indiana, just like this guy and a lot of others. We tattoo all over the country. I specialize in photorealism, hyperrealism, color, black and gray, doesn't matter. My preferences of like tattoo machine, Axis Rotary. I've been sponsored by them for about 2 years now. I use the Valhalla almost exclusively. The new motor is pretty tight, pretty smooth. My second favorite's the Feiyu. You can't go wrong with that machine. They're bulletproof.
Right.
Yeah.
So with these machines, you said you've been using them for 2 years?
2 years.
In
The
those
brand.
In those 2 years, have you had like issues like mechanically? Have you had any issues that had to send them back in to get repaired? Anything like that?
I did. So when you're sponsored by that company, they send you the demos, right? So before they ever get released, and we get to figure them out. So we like troubleshoot all the problems. Yeah, but I don't know a company that made a perfect machine off the rip, but I've never had a problem with the customer service. In fact, it was one day I shipped it there. Next day, they sent me just a brand new replacement with a different serial number. So yeah, it was good. All good.
Cool. So yeah, you heard that first from Brim Beer. Check out his work. His IG will be linked right to the bottom of the description. Click it, shoot him a follow. Check out all his work. He's always touring around the United States. He's doing conventions all the time. So check out him, not only him, but check out Axis Rotary as well. This is Brent, and this is the final interview of the video. We'll see you guys next time.
Peace.